Hello, this is Kerie at Empowered Within. And take this moment to just relax, to close those eyes, and to breathe in slowly and deeply. Know that you are giving yourself this opportunity to relax, to let the little things go, and to bring about a sense of peace and balance within your life. As you breathe in easily and deeply, I know that life at times can be rather challenging. I mean, we can have moments in life where it is as if our world is shattered, where there might be a break in our reality, and we hear things or see things and feel things that upset us, and all of that can be something that just stops us in our tracks and leaves us empty, sad and hopeless. Yet there is always a brighter perspective to our world, to our situation, to the chaos, and to our health. And we have a choice to either allow it to destroy us or empower us. And so as you just listen and relax, I'd like to tell you a little story about a client of mine named Karen. Karen was a wonderful mother. She worked very hard for many years and established a home for her family. She did everything for them: cooking, cleaning, shopping, driving the kids around to different school activities. And the family became accustomed to her looking after them all so well. And she did take great pride in this. But Karen struggled with severe depression. And she transformed into a different person. And eventually, she got sick. She got cancer. And she got sick. And it was as if her world crashed around her. And in reality, it woke everyone up, even herself. And so she had to leave behind her old life and the demands behind her, so she could allow herself to relax entirely and to heal herself. And I know at first it was a struggle for her. She never took care of herself. She never took the time of day to relax, to feel free, and to get well. And in some way she felt like she was not doing what she was supposed to do. She was not supposed to lie down and relax. But now she was forced to. And she began to think. And she began to enjoy the opportunity she had to lie down and relax. She began to enjoy the opportunity of her kids paying attention to her instead of her being a slave. And her husband started to work less hours so he could spend quality time with her. And when her cancer was in remission, and she sat before me, I looked at her and I said, "Do you realize that your cancer gave you a gift?" She was rather surprised. I said, "The cancer gave you your life back. For you were giving and giving and giving and giving to everyone you love. Yet you forgot the most important person, and that was you. Without you, the world around you stopped." And so I asked her whether it is possible for her to still do the things that please her, just for her, without getting sick again. And she thought about it, and thought and thought, and saw the gift in the illness. And she realized that she was important too. That she was valuable. That she was needed. And that her health mattered. Her well-being mattered. And just like you matter. You're important. And you're valuable to people around you, to this world. For everyone matters. And so whatever your illness is, you know you can see it from a different light, from a different perspective. Whether your illness is temporary or terminal, what matters most is your perspective on life. For you can make the most of each and every day, living without regrets, living with a smile on your face, living with joy in your heart, and doing things that you really want to do, doing things that matter to you, whether it's big or small. And I know at times it can be difficult to pick ourselves back up, to climb out of that hole that we're stuck in. But I know you can do it. I know you can do it. And so think of something that you can do today. And so think of something you can do today that can bring you a little joy, that might make you laugh or smile or just feel better. Because miracles do happen in the world around us. Which reminds me of a story of Bob. Bob came to see me because he had cancer. Cancer in his bladder. And it came back. He went through all the treatments, got the cancer in remission, had a biopsy 2 years later, and the cancer was back. And what I admired about this man was his will to fight, his spirit to live, and his desire to use his mind to change his reality. And so I made him a recording, imagining that the cancerous cells were being eaten by little Pac-Man. Chomp, munch, bite. And he knew he had 3 weeks to make it happen. And so he did it. He listened to it every day religiously, staying positive, watching things that made him happy. He made the most of each and every day, as if it was his last. And then he called me up a month later, with so much excitement in his voice. The doctor did another biopsy, and the cancer was gone. Completely gone. He was amazed. He created the miracle. He's the living example that miracles do work. And so what could you do today to create a miracle in your life? How could you start to think about your life differently, your situation differently? Maybe there are people around you that do need you, that need to see you smile, that need to see you happy and thriving. And even though life has been hard, even though circumstances and events do happen that throw us off the track, you can change today. You can transform your life today by picking yourself up, by doing something that's good for you, that supports your mind and body and emotions. Maybe even stepping outside and feeling the warmth of the sun on your face. You take care of yourself. Find time. Maybe beginning to be grateful for the things that you do have in your life. Like a bed, running water, clean water, a shower, a toilet, shoes on your feet, transportation, someone that loves you. There's so many things in this world we take for granted. And so I'd like for you to take this opportunity to begin to think about what you might be grateful for. Be grateful for your friends. Are you grateful for the ones that love you and support you? And think of those people that matter to you in this world. I'm sure you matter to them. And some of those people do depend on you and want you to be healthy and happy. And at times it forces us to set boundaries. Boundaries for our own well-being. Boundaries so we no longer allow ourselves to get overwhelmed. And start to think about how you can create a balance in your life. Like balancing the scales of your life. What needs to change? And then affirm to yourself that you're going to set that as your goal. That you're going to do something good for you. Going to give back to you. And know that it's okay to relax. It's okay to let go the demands that people place upon us. It's okay to be you. And so as this process soon comes to an end, I want you to do something good for yourself today. Something that gives you a little bit more hope, a brighter perspective of your situation, and to make the most of life. Therefore we are complete, and this is wonderfully so.